Before we go into the service motion, just check back to the intermediate to advanced grip section.
The service, just stand with your feet set this way and place the ball up in the air and simply look at the ball and throw your racket at it. Let's just do a couple of those. Here you'll see that I'm reaching up to the ball. I have a very rhythmic movement. My service is like a harmonious, smooth Rolls-Royce type of movement. It's not jerky or tight. Let's just do that.
Let's look at that in slow motion. Develop a powerful throwing motion when you serve.
When you serve, spread the fingers out slightly. Hold the racket lightly, not bunched up in the butt of the hand here. So it's nice light hold on the racket. To learn the advanced grip on serve, start in the trophy position. Have the racket rest on the top of the hand here like this. And hold in these three fingers here. These two only supporting. If you hold in these three fingers here, you can make the wrist action required to serve the slice, the flat, and the topspin serve. If you hold in these two fingers here, your wrist will lock up tight and you will not have the flexibility required to serve the advanced serves. Holding in three fingers essentially, with just these two supporting, I get tremendous amount of wrist snap to hit all the different spins and the spin serves, which depend upon tremendous amount of flexibility in the wrist. And then hold the ball in the fingers of the left hand like this. As the hips and shoulders start the rotation, the arms come down together in unison. And then, as the hips and shoulders continue the rotation, the arms come up together, the left arm placing the ball up in the air, and the right arm coming around into the throwing position, which is the back scratch position. Let's just do that. Here you'll see how my arms move in unison, my hips and shoulders rotate, and then I throw my racket at the ball.
Note the leg action giving thrust for power on these serves.
Note also that in order to build momentum and weight transfer into the serve, you start on the front foot, you move the weight onto the back foot, and then you transfer the weight into the serve in a rocking motion, so you have tremendous weight transfer into the ball. That you'll start with the weight a little bit on the front foot, then you'll drop it onto the back foot, and then you'll go into your serve. Let's just do that, and here you'll see the tremendous power I get from the rocking motion. Let's look at that one more time. Note, the weight is still on the back foot when the arms come to here. Then the weight transfers onto the front foot as you continue the throwing motion. Notice also how I keep my head up so that I'm watching the ball, and this ensures that I'm not going to be down here, and I'll have full extension into the ball, and I'm really reaching up into the serve. When we serve, we have three basic serves. We have the slice serve, where we hit around the side of the ball, the flat serve, where we hit straight through it, and the topspin serve, where we hit slightly up on the ball. Think of a clock face. Slice serve, it's 3 o'clock. The flat serve, it's 12 to 6. The topspin kicking away to the forehand is 4 to 12. And the topspin kicking out to the backhand is 8 to 12 this way. Let's just do a couple of those. There's your slice. And then we've got the flat serve, like that. and then the topspin this way, and then the topspin this way. Let me do a slice serve. Here you see how I came around the side of the board. Then with a flat serve, you'll see how I hit right through that board for power, my cannonball serve. Then of course the topspin serve. Where I come slightly more up on the board.
To hit the slice serve, your ball tosses out to the right. And with a flat cannonball serve, the ball is just in front. And with a topspin serve, the ball is a bit further back, enabling you to hit up on the ball. As you progress in your tennis, you'll find you're able to hit all three serves from a similar ball toss. This obviously gives the element of surprise, since your opponent cannot read your service direction. Like any other shot, the serve depends for its power on a number of factors. Timing, weight transfer, strength, rhythm and good temper are foremost. Also, as we said in section on breathing, the proper use of your energy is essential. Bounce the ball and go straight into your service motion for rhythm and momentum. Do not be static in your service preparation. Hit the ball at full extension, just fractionally after its peak in the toss. Reach up. Throw your racket at the ball. Keep your eye on the ball, breathe, and maintain a smooth rhythm.